So guys, finally the V1 beta for 3.8 beta just dropped, and with that we finally get to know what Dahlia really does, and I'm kinda excited for it. Also, I'm sorry about my voice, I'm a little bit sick, and yeah. Also, I'm only gonna give you a short TLDR what she does. I'm not gonna go through the exact numbers of everything. If you wanna know about that more, you guys can check out on either HomeDGCAD website or on Hakushin yourself. They're both pretty reliable in my opinion. And let's go. For base stat, she has a base speed of 96 with 1086 base health and a 679 base attack. By the way, her base attack is really high for an health unit. Just want to say that. Also, her defense is like a 606 with the ultimate recharge of 130. So you need 130 energy to cast her ultimate. Base attack is just a normal basic attack. Does nothing. Literally does nothing. Her skill deploys a zone that lasts for 3 turns. When the zone's distribution is decayed by 1, start of Dahlia's turn, then deals fire damage equal to 160% of Dahlia's attack on the designated enemy. There are adjacent enemy. It's like a zone, but you also do overtime damage to the enemy when they're inside the zone. Also, while the zone is activated, increase all allies' weakness break efficiency by 50%, by the way, more than I think 20% more than a Ruan May's skill. So really big thing, especially considering that the enemies on 3.0 patch has way more toughness bar, so really needed for break teams in my opinion. And toughness reduction taken by the enemy's target while not weakness broken can be converted into super break damage. What this means is you don't need to break enemies to do super break damage. As long as her field is active, you can do super break damage no matter what. You don't need to break the enemy, you will still do super break damage. Now, about the super break damage, the super break damage increase with higher break effect, higher toughness reduction of the attack, and higher character levels. It does not consider crit rate or any other damaging stats. All you need is high super break, high toughness reduction, like Firefly skill that has crazy toughness reduction, boot heals, basic attack. If you max out his pocket trick shot, have a ridiculous high toughness reduction. So as long as you have those stats, high level, high super break, high toughness reduction, you will do crazy amount of damage with Dahlia on your team. That's the gist of her skill, by the way. And again, that's just her skill. Now for her ultimate, I think it's a pretty strong ultimate. At least for a super break team, it might be not that strong. Consider Ruan May's ultimate, but it's still a solid ultimate. Ultimate inflicts wilt state on all enemies, lasting for 4 turns, then deals fire damage. So it's like Fugue's ultimate. You're gonna do damage while applying a will stat of constants of attack. Of course, nothing changes there. Again, constants actually scales of attack, but you want to build your allies with super break damage. I mean break like Firefly and Rappa and others. Also, this wit slate applies the, what is it called? Oh, it reduces the enemy's defense by 18%. Also applies all enemies with dance partners. I don't even know what dance partners weakness is, but it's gonna apply dance partner type of enemy. Applies weakness of all dance partners types to enemies. I don't know what that means. I think when you use constants or Dahlia's ultimate, first you're gonna reduce their defense by 18% and also apply the weakness of your ally. I'm not sure. I think it's like an Anaxa situation. You're just gonna apply all the weakness. I don't know. Maybe the weakness of the allies on your team, maybe. Okay, I don't know much about Dahlia's ultimate. I think all I know is she does damage, she reduces the defense, also applies weakness of dance partners. Maybe your allies' weakness. I presume that's what it is. I'm not sure about her ultimate's last form anyway. Again, you need 130 energy to activate her ultimate. Talent: when entering combat, Dahlia regenerates 35 energy, grants dance partner to the unit. Oh, okay, now we get to know about that mastery. Dance partner to this unit and the teammates who trigger combat. Whenever there is no other dance partners on the field, grants dance partner to this unit's teammates with highest break effect. After dance partner's attack weakness broken, enemy target toughness reduction from the attack is converted into super break damage at 60%. Now, after enemy target is attacked by dance partner, the Dahlia launches follow-up attack, dealing 5 instants of damage, each dealing fire damage equal to 30% of Dahlia's attack. Okay, that's a lot. It's not done, okay? After each instance of damage dealt to a weakness broken enemy, target toughness reduction from this damage is converted into instance of super break damage at 200%. This effect can only be triggered once per turn. If the target is defeated before the follow-up attack is used, it will be launched at a random enemy instead. That's a lot of things, but I think in simple, you're just going to do a follow-up attack when you have a dance partner on the field. Dahlia is just going to have a follow-up attack just like Cypher, and you're going to do a nice amount of damage, and you're going to reduce the enemy's toughness. It's actually really, really good. You want to reduce the enemy's toughness till fast as possible so you can break them and get more damage out of them. Now technique, after using the technique, creates a special demons that lasts for 20 seconds. Enemies within the dimension not attack all allies. After entering combat with it, you just activate your zone, your skill. Pretty good in my opinion. Also, you're gonna broke the enemy's weakness, by the way, so you can't. Okay, I think you can do it with other units too. That's nice. Now for her stats boost, you're gonna get 37 break effect, 18 effect rust. I don't know why she has effect rust, but okay, and 10% HP, so pretty good. Now for major traces, major trace 1, when entering combat, increase the other character's break effects equal to 20% of Dahlia's break effect. Oh, okay, so you want to build Dahlia with high break, so you can, okay. I don't know why she has attack scaling. Okay, it's so confusing, but okay. This effect triggers again 3 turns when Dahlia receives healing or shielding from teammates, but cannot be triggered repeatedly within a single turn. Oh, that's not that bad though. I think you can easily have high uptime with Link Shower or DHE, so it's not bad. Now Trace 2, then using Talent follow-up attack recovers 1 skill point for allies. Oh, that's actually nice. So your follow-up attack is also going to recover your energy. That's so nice actually. Pretty good change in my opinion. Skill point positive, really well. It's especially going to matter when you're running her with E0 or Firefly. I think that skill point is going to come in handy. Now tier Trace 3. When an ally target applies weakness to enemy targets, increase the speed by 30% for 20 turns. When this effect is triggered by an ally fire character, also regenerates that summon energy equal to 10% max individual, capping 50 energy of max energy. This effect can only trigger for each character 1 turn. Oh, okay, the Trace 3 is a little bit niche. Yeah, I think only units I can trigger this are probably Boothill and Firefly. And for Firefly, you will get extra energy. So once you apply weakness, you also give her a little bit more energy. But Firefly's energy is special energy, so I don't know if it's gonna fill for her. I'm not 100% sure. I think it will affect on her. I'll also go over her E1 because why not? Simply in E1, you will just additionally, I think what's it? Yeah, the dance partner will get more super break multiplier, and you will also give more toughness reduction. Also, you can, you can also trigger this effect after killing an enemy. So you can stack up tough, okay, no, you cannot stack toughness reduction. You can only stack up the max toughness reduction. Okay, that's not that OP, but it's kind of strong E1. The rest of the items I'm not going to go through because they're going to be subject to change on Eidolons. I'm not going to go through Eidolons too much. I'll also go through her Lycon, I guess, because, you know, why not? I'm here, so I might want to check out her Lycon as well. So her Lycon, never forget her flame. Okay, nice. Increase the super break effect by 60 at E1, I mean S1. Increase the breakdown by the viewer and another teammate who triggers combat. So it's like gonna be the dance partner. Simply you're gonna increase the break effect for yourself and for the dance partner by 60 and 32 respectively. And you will regenerate a skill point when you use your ultimate. It can only be triggered up to 1 time per wave. So wait, you can trigger our ultimate that fast? So it's a generic Lycon. It's not that OP in my opinion. It's just normal. It's not at all OP, but it's actually a good Lycon for her if you wanna get more damage to your dance partner, I guess. So I think overall Dahlia's kit is really good for super break units, especially for Firefly. It's really good. But I think that at the same time, other units like Bull Hill and Rappa can also abuse it. I think her Trace 3 is really good for Firefly. That's gonna help her a lot. And yeah, that's it for Dahlia. I think it's a solid kit. Now, like I said, the damage numbers will change. Again, this is V1. There's gonna be a lot of changes, maybe on the upcoming patches. But I think she looks solid, especially that 50 break efficiency. I wish it was a little bit higher. I'm not gonna be honest. 50, I don't know if it's enough, but able to do super break damage without breaking them is huge in my opinion. And tell me what you guys think about Dahlia's kit. I think it's a solid kit, but I could see some improvements for sure. Especially our Trace 3 is way too catered towards Firefly. But at least Bull can also abuse it a little bit, so it is what it is. I guess Rappa is gonna be left out to drain. I'm also not sure about her ultimate's last form, like able to apply weakness. I don't know if you can apply weakness of your allies. Then, if you can do that, I think that's decent for Rappa. But again, Rappa gets 0 value from her Trace 3 though, because Rappa does not apply imaginary weakness, like Boodle or anything like that, right? But I think it's a solid V1 kit. It's better than Cyrenia's kit, so hey, I'm happy. And hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, just leave a like guys, because I'm tired.